तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनं चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। All together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So we were hearing Shri Bhajan Rahasya. Can you close the door? By Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namane Gaur Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate. In sequence of hearing the glories of Shri Holy Name, we heard Nam Artha Chintan, means while chanting the holy name, the sadhaka, the practitioner, should remember Radha Krishna's pastimes of meeting and separation. When he chants his mantras, he should practice in the following 5 ways. So Srila Bhakti Thakur is giving so many details to help us to chant our holy name, the procedure to chant holy name. Remembering the pastime of Milan and separation. Now, if some of you been to Sri Nandagaon, and in Nandagaon there is a sarovar, a pond called Prem Sarovar. Okay. In that Prem Sarovar, Radharani is with Krishna, and one bumblebee came to touch the lotus feet of Radharani. Because bumblebee got bewildered, I won't say bewildered, but assuming that that's the lotus, and bumblebees are always humming around the lotus to extract the nectar. The soles of the lotus feet of Radharani are so effulgent, and there are 19 marks, 11 and 8, on both the feet of Radharani. 19 marks are there, and it's so effulgent, like red, like lotus. Bumblebee came to get the nectar, but seeing that bumblebee may come and bite, one of the friend of Krishna called Madhu Mangal, he brought a stick and he chased the bumblebee away. And he said, Madhusudan has gone. Krishna has gone. Madhusudan means Krishna. Another name of Krishna is Madhusudan. One Madhu means honey, and Sudan means one who is very expert in extracting the honey from the flowers. Madhusudan has gone away. Just by hearing this, Madhusudan gone, Radharani start lamenting and running here and there. Where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Where are you, oh Krishna? Krishna is just right next to Radharani. Acharyas explains this is called separation in meeting. This meeting, but in that meeting she's feeling separation. This is something very high. So this is the point. This is exactly the place of pastime, and this is the point where Krishna was so astonished. Just by hearing I've gone away, she's feeling so much, externally looks like lamentation, but so much bliss that she's seeing me everywhere. जहाँ जहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ कृष्ण स्फुरे. She's seeing me everywhere, in all creeper, in all plants, in all trees, everywhere. And one of the name of Radharani is Krishnamai. जहाँ जहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ कृष्ण स्फुरे. So more one remembers Krishna, more one feel bliss. When Radharani is seeing that, when Radharani is seeing Krishna everywhere, when she is with Krishna, she is only seeing one Krishna next to her. But when she is not there with Krishna, she is seeing Krishna everywhere. Means the presence of Krishna everywhere. That's the point Krishna decided, I must go away from here. I must go far away from her so that she can remember me as much as possible. Yeah. All other reasons are secondary. Krishna went to Mathura to kill Kamsa, also one of the reasons. Then he went to Dwarika, married 16,108 queens. The prime reason is, the prime purpose is to give bliss to Radharani. In all the activities of Krishna, in all the activities of Krishna, there's only one motive. How I can enhance the mood of Radharani and how I can reciprocate. Seeing her so much love for me that I'm failure in that school of love of Radharani. I'm failure there, and I cannot repay. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami mentioned Chaitanya Charitamrita. से प्रतिज्ञा भंग होइलो गोपीर भजने जहाँ ते प्रमाण श्री कृष्ण मुख वचने. The promise of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, ye yatha mam pravadante tam sathe bhajamyaham. You worship me in whatever proportion, I reciprocate you accordingly. So if you're worshipping me, loving 52%, I'll reciprocate exactly 52.5%. Very calculated. But this promise of Krishna totally end up in the worship of Radharani, in the seva, in the service, loving service of Radharani. Jahate praman Shri Krishna mukha vachane. The evidence is the words which emanate from the lotus lips of Krishna. And what's that? Na pareham. Our Gurudev's one of the favorite verse. Na pareham nirvadyu samyujam. Sasadu kritta vibudhyo shapiva. O Radharani, I cannot repay your love. So this is called separation in meeting. But then there is another point, meeting in separation. When Krishna is not present in Braj, He went to Mathura and Dwarika. Radharani is feeling so much separation. But in that separation, she's running to embrace a tamal tree. Tamal tree. Yeah. Have you ever seen tamal tree? You find so many in Braj. Tamal tree is blackish, means the trunk is blackish. So Radharani is thinking that tamal tree to be as Krishna. So she runs and embraces tamal tree. She even says, she reveals her heart to Vishakha Sakhi, saying, "Oh Vishakhe, when I will die, or if I die in separation of Krishna, please do a favor to me. Place my two arms embracing a tamal tree, so that when I leave this world, when I'm uh, leave this world, I'm embracing Krishna." She's expressing her mood, and seeing clouds reminds her of Krishna. Seeing a peacock reminds her of Krishna. That's called meeting in separation. Krishna told Radharani in Kurukshetra, where the meeting took place, "Oh Radhe, you don't believe? I come to Braj and uh, I touch you. I play pastimes with you. But you only think this is a spurti, a momentary glance. But that's not true. I actually come, but you don't feel that. You don't realize that. That's called meeting in separation." So separation in meeting is very high. The main root of the main cause of all the pastimes of Krishna relies on this one point, what happened in Prem Sarovar. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, meditating not on any artificial figure, any boy or girl. Meditation on these pastimes, what we are hearing under guidance of our acharyas, remembering this while we chanting. What kind of separation is this? What kind of meeting is this? And this is our philosophy. Krishna wants everyone to accept the service mood as a maid servant of Sri Radharani. That's the ultimate of our philosophy, Radha Dasyam. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving us this idea how to chant. So we see the beauty of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's writings. He's focusing on, or he's inspiring us on chanting nicely, but what we have to meditate while we chant, that's so important. Am I meditating on something else other than Krishna? We need to check that. And as I told earlier, meditation means what? Meditation is not restricted to just close eyes and meditating on some artificial form. For us, meditation means the favorable mood of service to Krishna. Meditating on that. When he chants his mantras, means the sadhaka, the practitioner, when he chants his mantras, he should practice in the following 5 ways. What are following 5 ways? First, the sadhaka should know the meaning of the mantra. Yeah, we are chanting mantra. What is the meaning? I don't know. What is the use of chanting if I don't know? That's why some knowledge is required to make us strong. and to understand what we are doing. That philosophy, our uh, teachings of acharyas, very essential to know. There are three kind of gyan: tad padarth, tam padarth, jeev brahm eke gyan. To know who am I, to know who Krishna is, this gyan, this knowledge is very essential to make us firm and fix in our sadhana. But when we hear there is no need of jnana, knowledge in bhakti, that is not referring to uh, the knowledge about Krishna or soul. That is been said for, that is referred to that knowledge of how Jiva and Krishna merge together. That's not our area. That's not our area of meditation. That's called spiritual suicide. That's a spiritual suicide. To give up one's identity, to get merged in the fulgence of Lord. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is emphasizing on this point, the sadhaka should know the meaning of the mantra. Our Diksha mantras and our Maha mantra, what we chant every day. Diksha mantra, we chant morning and evening 2 times. We should know the meaning of the mantra, at least the basics, as our acharyas, our gurudevs always telling, while they were giving those mantras, they were telling, these are the basic knowledge I'm giving you about the mantra. But the actual meaning of the mantra will be revealed seeing your pure consciousness and your Gurudev used to say, when you have pure consciousness, the purity in you, and your endeavors to chant nicely, the predominant deity of the mantra reveals all secrets. But a basic knowledge of the meaning of the mantra is very essential to know. And very important point in all the Gayatris we will chant, all those who are initiated. I already explained in so many ways how initiation is so important. It's so important. I just met one person. He was little reluctant to come in this process. I asked why. He said, just there is some reluctance. I'm nervous. I said, that's true with everyone in the beginning because we think we are not qualified for this. And then I said, we cannot become qualified throughout our life because this is something very divine. We want to become qualified. That's why we need to come in this process and accept the mantras from spiritual master because we want to get qualified, not that we are qualified. Even after receiving mantras like initiation from spiritual master, do we start thinking, can we start thinking I'm qualified now? No. Accepting initiation is acceptance, admission in the school of initiation. That's the first step. When we perform fire yagyas, fire ceremonies, what is the purpose behind this? Purification. It's called samskars. In Indian culture, when the child take birth, so in first year, third year, or fifth year, these are prescribed, do head shave ceremony, you know, mundan. Why it is so? That is samskar. When we get birth, we are carrying those samskaras, those impressions from so many lifetimes. So we need purification to advance in our spiritual life. And that's why this Mundan ceremony is performed with mantras, with the priest, means some devotee, the mantras, and some yajna, etc. There's some samskar. So in our lifetime, there are so many samskaras. And the final samskar is antim samskar, the last rites when a person dies. So acceptance of mantra is one kind of samskar which I am carrying with me from so many lifetimes. So this is a time of purification of those samskaras. So receiving mantra is like samskar of this subtle body and all those my impressions. The process starts from there. So when he heard this, he all his doubts got clear. So those who already have this mantras from their respected Gurudevs, in Gayatri we chant the word Dhi Mahi. Dhi means intelligence and Mahi means utilizing the intelligence in a favorable and in a proper way. So Dhi Mahi means service mood. You see, in all our Gayatris, Krishnanandaya Dhimahi, Vishambharaya Dhimahi, Pushpabanaya Dhimahi. So we chant three Gayatris every day. And we chant this mantra Dhimahi is so important. Means longing for, hankering for that service mood. This is the meaning of very, in short, very simple, the basic meaning of the mantra Dhimahi. But actually, the mantra is revealed when there is perfection, or I would say when perfect, very near to perfection, then the surup of the mantra reveals. So it goes together. Gopakumar in Brihad Bhagavatamritam chanting Gopal mantra, which is so important and powerful mantra. While after receiving this mantra, he's chanting that mantra and he's crossing all those layers from this material universe, entering into spiritual world, and even crossing Vaikuntha, the abode of Lord Ram, Saket Dham, Dwarika, Mathura, and entering into that internal divine realm of where Radha Krishna stays. And he entered in that pastime when Krishna was coming with his cows afternoon. Coming back with his cows, he entered in that pastime with the potency of that mantra. And seeing Gopkumar, Krishna embraced him, and they both started shedding tears. Gopkumar and Krishna together. Very loving, tight embrace, and they both start crying. The tears of bliss. And Krishna said, there's a verse there. Krishna said, seeing you always, seeing you always against me means there was no intentions from your side to be with me. And I was trying my best so that you can come to me. But you are always and always neglecting me. Remember, I many times I say this is like one side love. He loves us so much, but we don't love him. And therefore he's proposing in so many ways. And he's supplying so much spiritual informations, uh, so many things around us. Because he really wants us to come to him, to serve him. He wants everyone to extract that bliss, the spiritual bliss. So he said, Gokumar, I tried many ways, but you were always neglecting me. Therefore, I came as Guru. I came as a spiritual master. That spiritual master who gave you mantra, who was he? It was me, he revealed. That's the perfection of mantra. To get entrance in that into those pastimes. The glories of sadhan practice is to achieve this point. Entrance into the pastimes of the Lord. Therefore, Srila Gurudev, once upon a time, he became so emotional and he revealed, saying that no matter how many titles we can give to our Gurudev, you know, we give title Astotrashat means 108. Gurudev said, no matter you put 108 or 1008 or 10,008 or 1,000,008 or any title, my Gurudev is Jagat Guru or etc. Gurudev said only one title is enough to praise and glorify one spiritual master. What's that title? Nitya Lila Pravisht. One who has entered in the pastimes of Radha Krishna. This title is enough and the king of all other titles. That's why when our Gurudev leaves, we feel pain. Yeah, we are missing his presence. When our Gurudev leaves this world, we miss his presence, no doubt. But then we also celebrate his leaving. That means disappearance day. Why we celebrate that? Because our Gurudev entered in that eternal pastimes of Radha Krishna to serve them. That's a matter of joy. But the connection always stays. Never think Gurudev has left us. And he's now serving Radha Krishna in eternal pastimes there. And he forgot us. That's not possible. Because Chakshudan Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Sai. One who's giving us this divine Chakshu, divine vision, birth after birth. How does this work? He's already in spiritual world, in transcendental world, and serving Radha Krishna there. He's so busy there. How is going to take care of us? Yes. Gurudev gave example of mother turtle, tortoise. She always lay eggs on the shore and she goes back in the ocean. Whereas all other birds and other aquatics, they always take care of their eggs and they sit on their eggs to nourish them. But mother tortoise, she go back to ocean and with her meditation, she meditate on her eggs. Such a powerful, see, this is nature. Such a powerful connection that mother tortoise, she just meditate on her eggs to nourish them. And the babies comes out from the eggs. Just by her thinking of those eggs. That's the nature of Krishna. So imagine if a one aquatic one animal can do this, then what to speak of divine personalities like Gurudev, who is the maid servant of Radharani. Just with her meditation means not meditation, I want to say just by his thinking of us, all of us around the world, we are able to chant and can follow some practices. Otherwise, it's so difficult because of his thinking and nourishing us with his thinking and supplying or sending someone to us who can encourage us, inspire us, enhance our bhakti. Everything is done by him. This is spiritual world. Looks like inconceivable. The spiritual world is all about inconceivable. Inconceivable for those who are not surrendered souls. Gurudev used to say, Param Gurudev, is inconceivable, achintya, for those who are not surrendered, who only know how to argue. These topics cannot be understood by arguments. Tarko apartishtana, Shastra says, Tarko apartishta. There is no room for any arguments. With submissive inquiry, tadvidi pranipatena pariprashna sevaya, updeshanti te jnanam jnanim samdarshanam. By paying obeisances, and in a very humble, submissive mood, inquiring, along with some service mood, then all the tattvas are revealed. So, who is supplying us all these favorable situations and associations? Who is supplying this? Our acharyas, our gurudevs from spiritual world, thinking of us because they planted the seed in our heart. They're thinking of us, and everything has been supplied. See, if a tortoise can do this, why can't Gurudev can do this? Therefore, Vande Guruji Charanar Vindam. In spiritual world, everything relies on the mercy of Gurudev. All achievements, anything, everything relies on the supplies from transcendental divine world, from that abode. But then if we only assume that that's the ultimate, then I should sit idle and no need to do anything because everything has been supplied by Gurudev. Just relax. No need to do any endeavors. No, that's not the system. I did explain this earlier. Seeing our sincere attempts. When I say attempts, that means there is possibility of failures, and there is also possibility of rising in bhakti. Success and failures. That means attempts. We are attempting. Some days chanting goes very good, 32 rounds. Some days chanting goes very less, not even 16. Some days chanting goes, 64. Some days chanting only 6 rounds. Some days chanting go 100 rounds. Amazing. So consistency is not there. That's why I said attempts. Even though whatever situation is, but sincere attempts are there. I am not able to do this, but I really want to do this. That eagerness, that urge is there. Just on the price of that, their heart melts and they supply all facilities has been supplied. So Gop Kumar got blessed. He received that mantras, Gopal mantra from Gurudev, and Krishna said, I came as Guru because you were neglecting me from so many lifetimes, and I really want you to come back. Come back means to come to me. It's not that Gokumar was there and he came from there. No, that's not our philosophy. It's not that we were situated there and we came here. No, we have to go there. That's our destination, the destination of soul, our home. It's not that. Many people used to say years back, oh, we were just there and we fall from there and now we have to go back there. No. If we are there, we can't fall. No, and not a leaf falls from Vaikuntha. There's no fall there. So, coming back to this, Srila Bhakti Thakur is saying, the sadhaka should know the meaning of the mantra and remember the predominant deity of the mantra, means the mantra devata, and his own specific relationship with that deity. That's also important. Remembering the predominating deity of the mantra. When we chanting Guru mantra, Guru Gayatri, who's our predominant deity of the Guru mantra, the predominant deity of Guru mantra? Diksha Guru Te Jani means Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru together. And not only that, the entire Guru Parampara is a predominant deity of the mantra. Not only one Guru. This concept is not correct. This concept is not correct. Is only our Gurudev helping us? Shiksha Guru have no role? What is our relationship with Bhakti Thakur? Is he our Diksha Guru? He is our Shiksha Guru. We didn't receive mantra from him. What is our relationship with Prabhupada? What is our relationship with Rupa Goswami, Vishnu Chakur Thakur, Narottam Thakur, Shyamanand Prabhu, Srinivas Prabhu, Vrindavan Das Thakur, and all? They all are Shiksha Gurus. And we have one Diksha Guru. And everyone is important to us because they both are giving us Diksha. What is the meaning Diksha? Divya Gyan Yado Dadat Kuzar Se Pap Sakshayam. One who gives us transcendental knowledge. This is called Diksha. Diksha Guru gives mantras and Shiksha Guru gives Harikatha lectures. So both are equally helping us to accomplish the process of initiation. Both are. So the deity of Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri is Shri Guru Tattva. Entire Guru Tattva. The predominant deity of Gaur Mantra, Gaur Gayatri is Mahaprabhu. Which Mahaprabhu? Very important. Which Mahaprabhu means? Are there so many Mahaprabhus? Yes. Categorized in three. Mahaprabhu from Navdeep Dham, Mahaprabhu who met Sri Ramanand Rai on the bank of river Godavari, and Mahaprabhu from Nilachal Jagannath Puri Dham. Same person, same personality, but with different moods. In that Gaur Gayatri, Gaur Mantra, the deity of that Gaur Mantra is Mahaprabhu from Navdeep Dham. Why it is so? Laukik Sadbandhuvat Bhav. Because he manifested human-like pastimes and very intimate pastime with his associates in Navadip Dham. In Jagannath Puri, it's more like opulence. He exhibited so much opulence. You know, all his body expanding, tall, huge figure, all the joints opening, or sometimes his body is coming to becoming like a tortoise, all the limbs going inside the body. So the predominant deity of mantra is Mahaprabhu from Navadip Dham. The predominant deity of Krishna mantra is Mathura Krishna, Kubja Krishna, Queens, Rukmani, Satyabhama Krishna in Dwarika, Aradhya Bhagwan, Brajesh Tanyas, Tad Dham Vrindavanam, Ramya Kachit Upasana, Braj Vargenu Ya Kalpita, Shrimad Bhagavad Praman Amlam, Prema Pumartha Maha, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matam Idam, Tatra. Who is our Aradhe, our worshipable? This mantra, this Gayatri, Kama Gayatri. Who's the deity of Kama Gayatri? Krishna of Vrindavan. Shama Sundar, Radha Raman, Radha Madhav. But even in that, there are two categories. Krishna being manifesting his pastimes, showing off superiority over Radharani. And other is when Krishna is Anukul Nayak, submissive to Radharani. His submission to Radharani. When he plays his peacock feather and his flute at the lotus feet of Radharani. Smaragar Khandanam, Mama Shirasi Mandanam, Dehira Padapallav Udaram. Understand that Krishna, the beauty of that, the Shobha, when Krishna is submissive to Radharani, when he is massaging the lotus feet of Radharani, when he is arranging, decorating the hairs of Radharani, Kesh Prasadantavatra, when he fall unconscious, seeing just the eyebrows of Radharani, when she raised her eyebrows, is just like a bow and arrow shooting on Krishna. Then this is the meaning of Ananga. Which verse is that? Venum karam nipatitam skalitam shikhandam. Rashtam cha pit vasanam rajaraj sano. Yasya shargata. Yasya kataksh shargata vimurchitasya. Tam radhika charanenu aham smarami. When just by seeing one sidelong glance of Radharani, the flute, the peacock feather, the yellow garment of Krishna, means his upper cloth, fall on the ground, and what to speak of even Krishna himself fall on the ground. That Krishna, Anukul Nayak, Dheer Lalit Nayak. That's the from deity of our mantra. This is what Srila Bhakti Thakur explaining. The sadhaka should know the meaning of the mantra and remember the predominating deity of mantra and his own specific relationship with that deity. Very important. What is our relationship with that deity? With Mahaprabhu, with Gurudev, different. With Mahaprabhu, different. with Krishna is different. Hmm. What is our relationship with Krishna? There is no direct relationship with Krishna. Even though we say Jive Sarup Hai Krishner Nityadas, that's Tattva. Yes. Of course, we are eternal servant of Krishna. Jive Sarup Hai Krishner Nityadas. That's the constitution position of soul. Eternally we are servant of Krishna but forgetful of that relationship with that deity, means with that Krishna. Krishna Tatastha Shakti Bheda Bheda Prakash. We are not originated directly from Krishna, we are from the Tatastha Shakti, from the neutral potency. That's our origin. But that potency is of Krishna, that's why it said we are part and parcel of Krishna. Mamevansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhut Sanatan. But this is the tattva that we are part and parcel of Krishna and we are eternal servant of Krishna. But what is my relationship with Krishna? The relationship is Gopi Bharatu Padakamalayo Das Das Anudas. The relationship with Krishna is not direct. The relationship with Krishna is through my Radha Rani. Krishna is beloved of my Radhaji. That's why I'm related to Krishna. There's no direct relationship in in that sense. He's beloved of my Radharani. Mahaprabhu told this. Gopi Bharatu Padakamalayo Das Das and Das. So these are topics we should deliberate on while we chant mantra. What is my relationship with Krishna? Who's the deity of my mantra? What is my relationship with them? What is my relationship with Mahaprabhu? Okay, with Krishna, even though there are four kind of relationship we can develop. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhur. As a servitor, as friends, and with an affectionate mood like parents, and Madhur Ras like Braj Gopis. But the service of Mahaprabhu cannot be done in these four rasas. Only one, Dasya Ras. Only as a servitor of Mahaprabhu. Yadyapi Amar Guru Chaitanya Das. My Gurudev is Das, servant of Mahaprabhu. We cannot develop Madhur Ras with Mahaprabhu. Not friendship, only as a servitor. So these topics are very important and is revealed by our the well-wisher of the entire world, Satchidanand Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Revealed. Just yesterday, I visited one devotee family in house, and there at the altar I saw Bhaktivinoda Thakur's deity there. Just like we have Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev deity, that's big and so beautiful, exactly same as we see in picture. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur deity. I was so amazed. I said, "Oh, can we get some more of these?" So that was only one devotee made 30 years back. So anyway, I'm in search, and if I get any trace of this, I'm going to send to everyone gift. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Worshipping Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur every day at home. He is our everything. The founder of, I say, Gaur Nam, Gaur Dham, and Gaur Kam. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Nothing like him. So I'm still searching that. We pray to Srila Bhakti Thakur, please give us a trace and reveal to us where we can find and we can all have this deity and worship at home. But just worshipping deity is not enough. Worshipping the books of Bhakti Thakur is also equally important and worshipable. Worshipping Bhajan Rahasya. How we worship Bhajan Rahasya? By hearing Bhajan Rahasya, by reading Bhajan Rahasya. And all those songs which Srila Bhakti Thakur sang, he wrote, uh, repeating those songs is actually worshipping Bhakti Thakur. So there is external worship and there is intimate worship. External worship is just like we do deity worship. And what is the use if you are not surrendered? Okay. So most of the people they give importance to this, which is true. There is no harm in that, and it's nice. But actually, worshipping Bhaktivinoda Thakur is repeating his songs, and then going more deep into realizing the mood of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur present in that songs, in those songs. You see, reading Shri Bhajan Rahasya, hearing Bhajan Rahasya is actually worshipping Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So every day when we are hearing this, we are trying to make a close proximity, a relationship with our Acharya Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is father of our mission. He is the founder of Shri Chaitanya mission. Satchidanand Saptam Goswami Satchidanand Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidanand Namane Gaur Shakti Sarupaya Rupananda Varayati. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. Okay, thank you so much. Tomorrow, same time. Now I'm here, so there's not so much travel for these 7 days. So every morning, this time suits everyone, right?